ignition on, master switch on, aux pop. And extra rich, auto crack, primer. Two shots should be enough. That first one was a little,
Oh, it was a little weak. Okay. Beautiful.
alright, are we ready?
Clear.
There's the brakes.
Alright, I'll test my brakes. My plane.
Your plane.
Here, I got brakes.
Yep.
Okay, your plane.
My plane. Oh, that's a little warmer. Okay. Alright, everything on. Stand by there.
I suggest while we're idling, we pull the mixture out a little bit so we don't foul the plugs. About right there is fine.
Okay. I'll take that suggestion. Okay, heading. Got oil pressure, fuel. Okay.
Alright, the ATIS, 128.6. We'll get your little cheat sheet out here next time so you'll be able to have it all right in front of you.
Yep.
Airport, 415 ABL, Amboa. All departing aircraft, contact ground, 1.9 for taxi. Advise on initial contact, give information, whiskey. Night Tower, information, whiskey, 1754 Zulu, wind 0509er, S22, visibility 10. Dew clouds 3000, 4500 scattered. Temperature 22, 2.17, altimeter 3018. ILS runway 2 and visual approach is used. Landing and departing runway 25. Airman takeoff day 2 valid. More information, contact Honolulu radio. None Airman, runway 5 windsock, out of service. Regular surface on taxiway Charlie between approach and runway 2 and taxiway Alpha. Multiple cranes and rigs, 0.3 miles southwest Goffley Airport, 415 ABL, Amboa. All departing aircraft, contact ground, 1.9 for taxi. Advise on initial contact, give information, whiskey.
Whiskey.
Yep, got whiskey.
Alright, 120.6. What I usually do, so you don't have to spin it all the time, as this was already set at 118.7,
Right.
is I'll switch it, and then this one you just got to turn to that. You're all set. You want to keep this frequency because you're going to use it, and there's your clearance.
Hello, 39er.
I only turned one dial instead of turning both dials. That's just
Northwest with whiskey.
me trying to be simple.
It's too much thinking for me.
I'll just let you next time go through all the motions then.
Okay.
11755.
Alright, so we're at clearance now.
Yep, and so you'd say you want a south, east
Departure.
departure with whiskey.
Oh, they're gonna give me, I didn't bring my pad and pen.
They're going to say turn right to the quarry and then to McKenna, maintain 1,000 feet. Departure frequency will be, and then they'll give you a frequency. It's either going to be 119.5 or 120.2, and then they'll give you a squawk. And when they give it to you, you put it in. And you read back, okay, quarry, McKenna, 1,000 feet, the frequency, and the squawk.
Read that correct.
Alright.
I'll help you with it if you need.
Ready?
Yep.
Valley clearance, this is Grumman 1553 Romeo, looking for a southeast departure with whiskey.
Grumman calling my acquaintance, again, call sign and direction.
Do you want the call sign again?
And the direction.
Direction. It's Grumman 1553 Romeo, southeast
Roger. For your southeast departure, turn right, direct to the quarry, direct McKenna. Maintain 1000. Departure frequencies 119.5, walk 1756.
I'll read it back to
That was 119.5.
0.5.
Alright, we've got direct to the quarry, direct McKenna, squawk 1756, frequency of 119.5. Grumman 153 Romeo, and 1000 feet.
Grumman 1553 Romeo, read back and correct.
Okay, and we'll make sure our transponder is at least on altitude or standby.
On standby.
Alright, so now turn it to altitude.
Aerosmar Microns, West Lake departure, Sarah
Okay.
Towers clock 0326.
Now switch it to the tower,
0326,
Which is 1187.
right? And put in your departure frequency.
It's 119.5.
You're good to go.
Right? Okay.
Now let's monitor the tower while we taxi down to the run-up area.
We're gonna go up here, back down to the bottom.
We'll go back down by air service if you like.
Alright.
You can tell them you're going to taxi down there and you want to do a run-up if you want. Yeah, why don't you give them a call, tower, say Tower 1553 Romeo, tramp taxi to the run-up area by Echo.
All 39, contact ETA departure.
Step 139. Valley Tower, Grumman 1553 Romeo, taxi to the east ramp, put a run up down to Echo.
From 1553 Romeo, Maui Tower, east ramp, non-moving area, taxi your discretion, use caution, there's a Cessna which is preparing a run up near taxi Echo as well.
And then acknowledge.
Alright, we'll look for the Cessna, Grumman 1553 Romeo.
Defense future,
And you see him down there at the end, he's in the run-up area too. You're just, if he doesn't move by the time we get there, you'll just turn around right next to him.
Tower 65, Maui Tower, departure on this, Mini Storm with you. Sunshine Q3, radar contact, mile south Scottsdale Airport. 255, Maui Tower,
We want to practice staying on the center line. Not like driving a car. You keep that line right down the middle. Very good.
Tower 67, Maui Tower, follow blue and depart out on rest, Mini Storm with you.
Is that better?
That's better.
Okay. That was better.
It just takes a little practice.
I'm
Just a
trying
little,
to slow down a little bit too.
yeah, just a little tap here, a little tap there on the brake.
Fire Mad Tower, Cessna 600 Victor, Eastern request taxi for takeoff.
This is 6009 Victor, Maui Tower. Discuss for the Grumman ahead, they're going to be doing a run up, hold short runway 2 at Echo.
We'll hold short 2 at Echo, 600 Victor.
We'll just trade places with him is what we'll do.
Q3, radar search.
He'll taxi out over here and then we'll take his spot. That way we don't blast that.
There's fire traffic blue, just departed
project.
tail,
Pretty
radar contact
yeah.
ETA departure. This is 09 Victor, wind 05014, gets Q3, runway 2 at Echo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 2 at Echo, 600 Victor, thanks.
I'm too close now, right over here. That's too close. Swinging around. He's gonna be all nervous about his big fancy $1 billion airplane. Okay, that's good. Sweet.
Alright, we ready?
Yeah, do the mixture. Run it up. You gotta do your run up. Here it is, mags, carburetor heat, inspection. Check your mags.
Blue 55, contact ETA departure, report Maverick head in sight.
Wilco and contact departure.
Perfect. February.
Maverick 67, contact
Nice.
departure for Blue Head.
Where's your section gauge? Good. That's your runner. Idle. Nice. You ready to go?
I guess so.
Alright, I'll let you make the very first radio call, and then I'll do the radios after that. That way you can concentrate on flying.
Alright, so we're on town.
Yeah.
And we're just going to tell them
That you're at Echo, ready for takeoff.
okay, that's it.
That's it.
Maui Tower Grumman 1553 Romeo with you at Echo, ready for takeoff. Runway 2.
Grumman 1553 Romeo, Maui Tower, wind 04016, gust 23, runway 2 at Echo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 2 at Echo, Grumman 1553 Romeo.
Okay, we want to do the last few things of our before takeoff checklist.
Yep. And turn the fuel pump on.
What else?
Mixture full rich.
What else?
How would you say our wind?
Wind
Close this.
05017, gust 28.
Alright, fuel pump on. Mixture full rich.
This is 09 Victor, contact TCS departure.
Departure, Vector clear. Air 4 is ready at the hat.
Short Maui Tower, shortly tax departure.
Air 4 holding. Alright, we ready?
Yeah, I'm set, baby. Let's get our flashing beacon on there. Remember, when you get lined up, your heels are off the brakes. Or your heels are on the floor, however you do it, so you're not on the brakes.
Departing south.
Alright.
No brakes.
Call my turn looking for the traffic Air 4.
4 mile ground line.
Alright, here we go. 5.
Boom. All 08 Maui Tower, wind 0501,
corrections.
gust 28 from T2, clear to land, traffic, Grumman departing seatbelt.
Alright, there's your airspeed 70.
Forward
Beautiful.
about to improve.
Nice
I got that coming in thing.
Hong Kong. That little wind gust there. Alright, we're through at 300 feet. We're clear on the right. You can start your right turn. Okay. Clear right.
Air 4, density altitude.
I did. I'm 500 Air 4.
Air 4 radar
just a
contact
little
at
windy, huh?
Southwest Gotham.
Nah, not too bad.
Grumman 53 Romeo, traffic 8 miles south of the airport, caravan be passing off the right inbound, contact TCS departure.
53 Romeo. Departure Grumman 1553 Romeo with you out of 700 for 1,000. We'd like to work in area Alpha 2,000 feet and below.
553 Romeo, ACF departure radar contact. As requested.
Thank you, 53 Romeo. Alright, let's climb to 1,500 feet and we'll see if we can't find our little road in our pond that's out here. It's just, I just hold this heading's fine. Okay. We'll do our ground reference maneuvers once we get there.
Alright, how's your fuel on your side?
Good. It's down to a quarter tank. What's that one say?
I can't see the ball, so full.
Must be
Get up
full.
there.
Yeah, well,
Alright,
switch to that side. Yeah.
Alright, fuel pump's on. Switch to the left. Still got pressure.
Alright. Now you can turn it off. Check your pressure. Alright. Now get used to using those rudder pedals, and that'll smooth out the bumps a little bit. I just use less aileron and more rudder to smooth out those bumps. And here we're coming up on our 1,500 feet. Remember PPT, pitch, power, and trim.
Yep.
Okay. Should set the trim so you're not having to hold it up or down. It should be neutral.
Yeah.
All right, very good. All right. See, there's a water tank out over there, and you see this road right here? This road right here to your left? That's that long straight road.
Okay, that's going with us right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and I see the reservoir.
And the reservoir's right there. That's what we talked about. So that's our road that we're going to use to do our maneuvers over. And right at the intersection of by that little pond where the roads connect, that's where we're going to start our turns.
Got 57.
Okay. So we're going to be entering kind of like on a downwind, which is fine. So let's set our power right now and get ourselves set up. Set our power to about 2100 RPM and get down to 1200 feet. And then we'll try to get stabilized at 1200 feet and at 90 knots by about the time we get abeam the pond there. And then we'll do one circle for nothing to try to get used to it, and then we'll try to begin the maneuver. Remember, on the upwind side, you're going to change your bank according to what the wind is doing to you over the ground, and this is with you referencing the marks on the ground.
Right.
Like
so
this.
we're about the right distance?
Yeah.
Now we're going to circle over the intersection, not the pond.
Right. The intersection right at the corner of the pond.
Oh, at the corner of the pond.
See the corner of the pond?
Yep.
And there's an intersection there.
Oh, okay. Got it. I was looking at the kind of in the gulch.
There's the pond, and
Yep.
then there's two roads that cross.
Got it.
And I guess
On this side of the pond.
on this side of the pond,
Okay.
yeah. I drew it on the other side of the pond. There's one on the other side of the pond too. That's the one I used to use, but you tell me which one you want. I want one that's easy for you to see. Right there now, tell me which one.
I like this early one.
Okay, that's the one we'll try.
Departure Sunshine 4 climbing through 400.
Good. 2100, 1200, good.
That's
Now you're set. You got all the parameters.
Sunshine 4 engine.
A little bit more power, just a little. There you go, right there.
Yeah, there's somebody running up that corner.
All right. So now, if the mark is ahead of you, it's less bank, right?
Yep.
So less of a bank. You see, and we're crossing, and you want to keep it right there, right about the middle of the gas tank, the gas cap, maybe right at the gas cap or slightly behind it.
2 miles southeast of Maui Vortex, I'll take in. Currently climbing through 1,909.
Perfect.
Sunshine 4. Okay, everybody stand by. Sunshine 4.
I'm standing by. You got that, man. I'm standing right here, right by.
3 Romeo, what's the plan?
That was for us.
153 Romeo, we're going to be area Alpha 2000 and below.
Okay, are you at area Alpha now?
Affirmative.
Sorry, Alpha is usually about 12 to 13 miles south of the airport.
Okay, well, we're going to work in this area right here, 1,500 feet and below.
Okay, CFR aircraft only, go ahead. Okay, I didn't copy your call sign ticket. Okay, Hawaii 256 standby. CFR aircraft taken. Okay, Aris 10, is your approach, squawk 1764. Point 256
Just check the answer, 9,400 now for 7,000. Ramp with
2566 approach, 685,000.
When you get sick and tired of practicing this, and turn around and do the same thing off the other wingtip.
Off your left side.
You want to do S turns on this road and then come back and do right?
Perfect.
1,100.
Alright, well,
157, additional traffic off your right side, about 3 o'clock, a half a mile. Looks like we're turning northeastbound, 2,600. Our state, radar contact them all southeast, Mari vortex up. Then, appreciate that, contact my car. Front side 4, ready to the VFR, it's for big. 157, catch those restriction, contact my car.
the road's not very straight.
No. Now, once you level the wings as you cross here, then keep going around to the right and work your way back to circle right-hand turns.
Okay.
Okay, now continue the turn to the right. Keep an eye on your airspeed and your altitude and your RPM, which is all within standards right now.
It's about the right distance.
Yeah, that's about right. I'd start here. Just watch your altitude.
Point 256, turn left heading 080, he's going to maintain 4,000.
080, 4,000, 256.
Looking good. Should have a camera facing this.
Right.
We're kind of blocked by the wind, by the Haleakala, so we got this little
Yeah, it is nice and smooth.
smooth spot here, huh?
Point 256, he's going to maintain 3,000.
3,000, Hawaiian 256. And 256, we just picked up the field now.
Point 256, if it's broke, run.
This is Hawaiian 256.
Maybe a little too close.
Yeah, you were doing really good, but you just snuck in just a little bit too close.
Yeah.
But that's fine for now. All right, let's pull out here and see that that plowed
Yep.
line. Just line up with that. That's going to give us a parallel to our road. And we'll try to fly this rectangular shape here. Note our heading. What's your compass and your DG? Are they? Look at that. North.
Pretty much right on.
That's pretty much why we did this. So then, once you get to the end of that little plowed area, then make your right-hand turn and then line up and have that road on your right, and it should be a south heading, and we'll fly the south heading Yeah, line it up with this road right here. Use that road marker right there. Turn,
Okay.
Turn right there. There. See how those
Yep, that
intersection?
intersection there.
The end of the, yeah. Keep it at about 2100, just to add a little bit of power because we're a little bit slow. Keep turning. You want to be that,
Line 256.
you want that road right underneath your wingtip.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean now.
Now parallel that road. There, stop the turn. 180. See how the road is right in front of your wingtip. And your heading's 180. And we're going to fly that until we get to the end of that pond and then start our right-hand turn again.
Got it. Now, are we doing like half circles on the turns or are we square?
It's square.
Okay.
It's supposed to be square. But hold your heading. Use your ground reference maneuver. See if the road starts to get close to the wing, you're getting blown in. So you got to hold out.
Got it.
So right abeam, start your turn. And we'll line up. Pretty much, you're going to line up with
The windmills?
yeah, that bottom windmill there. And stop the turn as you cross the road here, right there. Boom. That's
Okay.
90 degrees. And then you're going to start your turn to line up
Right
with that
contact.
cloud field there. So go.
Oh, okay, the plot field's on either side. Got it.
Turn, spinning tree, 15, until 140.
It's just it's short.
It's short, yeah.
I lost a little altitude.
Yeah.
So add a little power, pull the nose up, stop the turn. You want to keep the nose just to the left of that on your heading north. Pull the nose up. Get it up, bring it down to 90 and get it back up to 1200 feet. I get a beam our point here. See our same old point? 1200 feet, and now start your turn. And once you get everything established at 1200 and at 90, then you can adjust your RPM. Your RPM is going to vary every day because of the wind and the conditions and the density altitude.
Yep.
So, 2100 is not an exact what you're going to shoot for every time. It's going to be some days 2000, some days 22, 23. But what you are going to shoot for is this altitude and this airspeed.
And that airspeed, right?
Good. Now look at that distance of look at that relationship of the wingtip and the road.
Right.
And that's what we want to keep. If that road starts to move in the wingtip, then you got to start to turn out.
Turn left, right.
And it's going to vary every day because of the wind. The wind's usually blowing you that way. So instead of a 180, you may have to hold a 170 on some days. Good. And by the time we cross the road, the wind should be level again. So steepen that turn up a little bit. When we cross the road, level the wings. Perfect. Now you're headed right for the windmills. And you see our cloud spot.
Right.
And we'll turn and head for that. And once you get lined up on that, you let me know. Because then I think we'll have you turn around and do the whole thing again the other way.
Just when I get it right, huh?
Yeah. Watch your altitude. Now remember, you want that plow thing to be on the right.
305, contact center,
Don't want your nose right on it. You want it to be on your right.
Got it. That's not our runway.
No,
Looks like a runway.
no. That's too narrow. And see, you always lose 200 feet when you get here. I don't know why. Why do you keep losing
120.
200 feet? Well, okay. All right,
It's because the ground goes up a little
ground
bit.
goes up, huh? Well, you should go up too then.
All right, there's our point there, right?
Wow, this lava formation down here looks like a giant heart. That just warms me up how good you're doing. All right, on one of these corners, you tell me which one. You pick the corner, and then you turn around and go fly the rectangular the other way.
I want to get one more here.
Okay.
All right, so left-hand turn
Yeah,
and same road.
Yeah,
So
but-
need to go out and make a 180.
yeah. We're going to fly that same rectangular pattern, only we'll be doing left turns. But I wouldn't turn up into the mountain because the mountain rises. So I'd maybe make your turn on
Go a little farther south and then come up on the upwind.
whatever you feel is safe.
7 idea receiver to contact 2 miles northwest, Molly Vortex, visual more navigation, altitude restriction.
All right, clear to the right.
Clear right.
Did I ever tell you I'm not an ambi turner?
I don't know what that means.
I can only turn one direction.
Oh. You'll have to figure that one out for yourself. This will be good practice. Now, get used to this routine because you'll be doing this a few more times with me and then a few more times out here by yourself once you get to solo. And you'll have these ground reference maneuvers down. For the check ride, you're only required to do one of the three. So he may ask you which one you want to do, or he may pick one for you. 9 times out of 10, it's usually the turns around a point. But we're going to do one more turn on the rectangular path. This time, left turns on the rectangular.
All right, where's our little cloud section? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Looks a little different this way, huh?
Uh-huh.
Not too far this way because that puts us into Charlie airspace.
Got it. Good time here.
Yeah.
Apollo 7, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles of pushing up to indicate 1,400. Apollo 7, radar service 3 o'clock.
So this is just like flying the traffic pattern. When you're doing left-hand turns, it's called left pattern. If you're doing right-hand turns, it's a right pattern. So you'd say right base, right downwind, right crosswind. So now we're doing left downwind, left base, left crosswind.
Approach squawk 1767. Four 140.
Okay. Awesome. Now, don't stall it. Your airspeed's a little slow. Your nose is a little high. What do you do when it's too slow? Push the nose down. Add some power. Alright, reach down and put in 1/3 flaps. Right in the wire. Okay. Try to hold 80 now with 1/3 flaps. It may take 2,000. May take 1,800.
Apollo 40, enter left base, runway 5, radar contact, Paco Loso. Zero contact monitor.
And we don't need carb heat, right?
No, not yet. As long as you keep it around 2,000 RPM, you'll be fine.
Mission X-ray North Korean at
Okay, start
Julio Service 3019er.
X-ray 3019er. We gotta add one 3029er. Okay, right there. Okay, I think you get the idea. I'm gonna see if we can go in for some touch and goes now. Approach Grumman 1553 Romeo. We'd like to return for some touch and goes.
And 5-3 Romeo is the approach, Roger. Give me a couple more 360s for sequencing into Maui.
Okay, we'll remain here and hold until you tell us you can work us in. Thank you. 1553 Romeo.
5-3 Romeo, Roger, and Bertha, you got X-ray.
Yes, sir. We have X-ray. Good, 80. See, sometimes it takes a little more power with when you have flaps to hold up 80, and you're a little low. So you may have to even go to full power with flaps just to get back up to 1200 for a moment.
HCF departure this morning. Turn times off call 1,520 for.
Always keep this in your scan too.
908 approach right in.
And
You can proceed inbound for touching goals.
Thank you, 153 Romeo, turning inbound for touch and go.
right, let's just go that way, turn in, you can get rid of the flaps, go to full power,
Contact.
head in.
2 miles southeast of Maui Vortex. Gas cell position identity.
Okay.
You don't need to climb, just get turned around. See the airport?
See the towers.
Well, just head to the left of the tower. And once you get established inbound, then you can set your power for cruise again. 2300 RPM. Now when you start a descent down to 1000.
Three Romeo, contact Mark targeted.
Thank you, good day, 53 Romeo.
Alright, the button. Does that do it? Yep.
Tower Grumman, 1553 Romeo with you inbound for some touch and goes. We'd like at least 3 times in the counter.
4153, correct 1553 Romeo, nice there. 06014, just QT runway 26, touch and go.
Thank you, runway 2, clear for touch and go, 53 Romeo.
Tower 318 Alpha Golf's ready. Runway 2.
Okay, so we're cleared for touch and go on runway 2. Then they'll probably give us left traffic for 5. We're going to have a pretty strong crosswind. Remember, on our crosswinds, we're going to do what we call a forward slip, which will be the right wing low into the wind to stop the drift. And we'll hold the nose straight with the rudder pedal to keep it on the center line so we're not sliding either way. Right. So we're not crooked. Right. So we're not going to slide back and forth with our aileron, and we're not going to be yaw crooked because of our rudder. We're going to land straight. It'll be the upwind wheel will roll first, then the downwind wheel, and then we may not roll the nose at all. We may just add power and go around it.
Coming 53 Romeo, the helicopter's over the quarry now, 600 hairpin, so
Thank you, 53 Romeo, we have them back.
Okay, so now set your power to 2000 RPM. And just before the sugar mill, turn right and start to line up with that runway. You can kind of head it in toward the runway right now. You see the end of the runway?
I do. 07014 against Q2, would you prefer runway 2 or runway 5?
We'll go with runway 5 this time, 53 Romeo. Yeah.
53 Romeo, change to runway 5 and a right base runway 5, and straight touch and go, caution free turbulence, Gulf Stream 5 depart.
Roger, caution wing turbulence, clear touch and go, runway 5, 53 Romeo.
40, turn right.
Yeah, so we'll continue for 5. You can go in and put in your first third notch, 1/3 of flaps.
We'll monitor ground, did you say? Mile 40.
There you go.
Gulf Stream 8 off the Gulf.
And rate tram, hold 800 feet.
2 mile right base runway 5, wind 07014.
Hold the nose up, get her down to 90. 85 to 90.
Runway 2, clear takeoff, 318 Alpha Golf.
Mile 40, remain this week at the park.
And to get back up to 800 feet, you may have to add power up to 22 or 2300 again.
Terminal 53 Romeo on the go, make left coast traffic runway 5.
Thank you, on the go will be left traffic for 5, 53 Romeo.
Tenana ready to go back inbound.
Lieutenant Roger, make straight into the Hatland, had a turn right, remaining to runway 2.
The 2 Lieutenant, thank you.
Okay, this is nice. This is good. You see runway 5.
Uh-huh.
And before we get to it, you don't want to overshoot it, then we'll start our turn just like we did with our rectangular courses, right? And we'll line up right on runway 5. And then that's when we can start our descent. So now let's get our power back to 1800. No, I'm sorry, 2000. 2000 right now. And then pull the carb heat. It'll come down to 1800. Watch outside. Yep. Start your turn. Set your power so we descend. Remember, your rate of descent is going to be based upon your power. You want to hold a constant airspeed. If you're too fast and we're in the white arc, you can bring in another notch of flaps. Okay, now hold 80. On 80 to 85. If you're too high, take some power off.
Alpha 7, my tower runway 5.
Push the nose down to get the airspeed up. If you're too high, bring the power back to 1500. There you go. Good. Keep it lined up with the center line. Keep the nose, between, today with the gusty winds, let's keep it at 85 to 90. A little faster, okay?
Okay.
Alright, this looks good. 1500 RPM, ought to do it. 85 to 90, you control your airspeed. I'm going to have my feet on the rudder pedals. I'm not feeling you on the rudder pedals, moving them at all. And you should be moving those rudder pedals. Okay, so the wind is more down the runway here, so it won't be such of a crosswind. A little slow. I'm at 85. Yeah, that's a little slow. We want 85 to 90 with the gusty wind. See the wind set all the way sticking out? Yep. No, we're a little high, so reduce that power. Maybe put the power at 1200 now. But keep it right on the center line. Watch now, watch down the runway. Watch, hold on. Watch down the runway. See, look all the way to the end, and that's the relationship we want. We want to hold the nose right there. Now, carburetor in, full power, flaps up. Pull back on the air, pull back on the, pull back on the yoke.
Contact 1,004 miles offshore.
Very good.
Mahalo 57 will go East Europe 11 to 22, runway 5, cleared for takeoff.
Press to take off, Mahalo 57.
Alright, so right at that flare, right at that last minute, we want to be looking way down at the end of the runway. You don't want to be looking up close. You want that relationship of your nose to the end of the runway. You want it high. And that way you can feel yourself settle.
Right.
That's how you know how much to pull up.
Record 250.
300 feet, look left and turn left. We'll fly our rectangular pattern just like we practiced. Only we're going to level off at 800 feet. Use those rudder pedals a little bit more. I'm not feeling you moving those rudder pedals.
Maui Towers, let's not do 3 with you, McGregor point 500 for the hatch with January.
Let's get your back there to 10316.
Let's do 350
Not quite so steep in turns either. There you are, now you're on your downwind leg. Level the wings, parallel it.
The first thing you can enter about 1,500. All 57 traffic, a helicopter 2 miles east of Durham.
Get power and trim. 800 feet. Since we're in the pattern, you don't have to get the airspeed pick up. Just go right to 2,000 RPM.
Contact 1 mile.
And your first notch of flaps. Great trim. Hold at 800 feet until they tell us we can turn. You want 800 feet at 9,000.
Alpha,
Thank you. Where did you go? 5-3 up. Okay, so now we can start our turn. Yes. Open. 5-3 open. Yeah, hold 90. Get a good base. Level the wings here for your base turn, and then add your next notch of flaps and start descending. Start descending.
on. Set your power at 1500. Watch your tower. You have to watch your runway and don't overshoot it. Keep turning. Keep looking. You're not focusing on one area too much. You gotta keep looking the whole big picture.
767 traffic, half mile north of the hospital, southeast of the Santa Banana Cape 900 Carpola Air helicopter.
Look at Maverick 7.
It's 4 mile car. Traffic, almost southwest of those westbound Maverick helicopter 1000. Squawk 03127.
0317, looking for Maverick Airport. Maverick 67, can I climb up to 2000? Too high or too low? I don't know. Too high? Yeah.
There's 4 red cars
So
like
you
half
want
mile
to add some power or take some power away? Power away.
Traffic is 12 o'clock and 3 miles westbound Maverick westbound.
Traffic inside Airport.
Airport Roger.
900 feet Airport.
Air 67, the air is now 2 o'clock, 3 miles southeastbound, 800. Bridge surf coming to Squawk VFR frequency.
Park straight, a little bit of right rudder, a little bit of left going low. Power off. Relax, relax, hold it. Don't get so jerky. Hold it straight. Okay, full power. Flaps up. Rudder pedals, keep it straight. Rotate. Nose up. Nose up. Relax, take a deep breath. You're too tense. How you doing? Good. All right. Okay. We can remember 6 drivers off George Shaw, 1,300 south to the hat X-ray. Let me have again.
Yeah. My car close to 320.
Go to 320, Maverick 5. 300 feet. Clear on the left. On the left.
Oh, very nice car.
Stop. Tower 5 Romeo. This will be a full stop this time.
Airman 50 Romeo. 07013 gets to 21. Everything Maverick has a half mile north of Polo Light. Right now it's going to have and now I'm fire base cover. Portion has traffic in there, so it's got 5 miles.
Alright, we're looking for traffic. We'll be number 4 right now when you close the number 5.
There's 4, crossed up to runway 5 ahead.
South of the runway, that way, over here.
6 times, get out of both 1,000 traffic, air bed.
Clear traffic out about 125 number 5.
All the way,
Okay, fuel on your side.
Just quarter tank.
Your side, above half. Yep. My positive cycles, here at the Martech now, we'll set our power at 2,000. 2,000. And our is on. First on flaps. Very good. It's the same thing over and over. Did they clear us to land already? I don't think so.
This one has been taken back to me.
My discretion was set back.
Okay, go ahead and start your Eastern. Someone roll from the runway. 5 here, go. Start your
Okay, 75
If your speed up around 9. You're at 8 now, so you're too slow at power. Because it's more goes up again. You're going to need a lot more power. You can go to full power if you have to. Keep our beat off.
Other 8 traffic ahead to your left, so right downwind of Maverick helicopter at 1,900. Maverick 65 traffic ahead to your right, southbound Caravan.
We have the traffic inside Maverick. Deep breath. Breathe. Relax.
65, Bruce gets out to
Use those rudder pedals.
The Aris helicopter to follow the hat just over Kanaha Pond now.
Alright, we're still looking for Aris. We'll be able to stay in we have a truck on it.
How's the right, Roger?
Tower, John, goes in with you.
9479 Star, out of the Hattie Turner, speaking to Rolling 2.
East of Level 2,
How's the right? Contact gate just departure.
Departure, Mohammed the right. Maui Tower, Hawaiian 155, back to it, and just take a deep breath, relax, start looking down the runway, keep your airspeed at right above Alpha Charlie, Hawaiian 155, until we get right down into the ground effect. There, now start to reduce the power, and hold it, hold it, hold it.
Maverick 65, the traffic to follow is
Right there, hold it, don't let it go up, don't let it go down. Copy, Maverick 65, we are still looking, we're winding out here. Keep it straight with those rudder pedals, you're flying this thing all the way to the jocks. I got traffic inside, just tap the brakes a little bit. Just tap them, we'll make it.
753 Romeo, continue on runway 5, turn right runway 2, left kilo, Texas Park, remain this frequency.
Thanks for your help, all the way down 5, right on 2, and then kilo to parking here, 5 Romeo. Okay, so we're gonna go down here to the runway intersection, make a right on runway 2, and then a left on kilo, and we'll exit right over there on the east ramp. You got that? Yep. Take a look area in. Loose pump off, leave the beacon on. Here we go, make a right here. Just tap the right brake a little bit, turn to the right. Use your right rudder pedal, right brake. Tap a little more brake, a little more brake, more brake. Turn. Add a little power. And then we're gonna follow the yellow line here, left on kilo. Very nice.
32-9 sharp push back here to pressure, make clear taxiway alpha, station mark 32-118.7.
A little bit of rudder, a lot of rudder, a little bit of brake. A lot of rudder, a little bit of brake. Very good. Nicely done. This was your first real go at touch and goes. And
Y155, wind 05014, gust 22, runway 2, clear for takeoff.
Runway let's just take it up to my Maybach hangar there at the big hangar at the end. Okay. Made it. Okay, take a deep breath. Pat yourself on the back. I'll pat you on the back too. You did good. Compared. I hope it was a learning experience today. Hope you learned stuff. Yeah.
250 runway 2 taxiway alpha, Charlie King.
Remember, always practice trying to keep it on the center line, and that's going to help you on the runway and landing on your landings too. Using those feet, using those rudders.
Contact gate just departure traffic, 6 miles east of field left, correction, westbound, helicopter 900.
Okay, so long, Hawaiian 155.
Is it this one? Yep, the one right next to the one that's open, yeah. Here, I'll park it. My plane, your plane.
For my sir.
Yeah.
49er feet, I got the departure.
go through all this.
Well, that was something.